Hello everybody. Today we're going to talk about solving equations, right? Here we have this example. Got 4x minus 7 equals 13, and we have to solve for x. When we have 4x means 4 times x. When we have 4x means 4, right? 4 times x. We got multiplication there, right? So 4 times x minus 7 equals 13. Now x is variable, is unknown, and we need to find the value of x. Well, the first step, when we have 4x, we need to eliminate 7, right? So we can add 7 in both sides, or we can just move negative 7 to the right side, or we're going to change the sign, will be positive 7. Either way, it will work. Okay, now, so here we have 4x equals 13 plus 7 is 20. Now I have 4 times x. I need to eliminate 4, right? I need to get rid of 4, so I can just either I can divide it by 4, right? Now if I do action on the left side, I must do the same action on the right side because we have equal. So we have, to be equal and fair of our actions here. So here we have going to be x equals 5. Well, also we can just multiply by, if we have 4x equals 20, no, we can either divide by 4 or we can multiply by 1 over 4. Either we can divide by 4 or we can multiply by 1 over 4, which is the same thing. It's going to be 5. Okay, so the solution set is 5. If you want to check your result, for example, you can just substitute x by 5 and you're supposed to get 13. If you get 4 times 5 minus 7 will be 20. I'm sorry, 20 minus 7 and will be 13. So our answer is correct. Let's have another example. Alright, so here we have this example. Excuse me. We got 1/3 times x minus 1 minus 3 equals 1/4 times 3x plus 2. Well, we need to to eliminate these fractions. We got 1/3 and 1/4, so we need to multiply by least common multiple, for example. What is the least common multiple for 3 and 4? If between 3 and 4, no, 3 we got plus 3 would be 6, plus 3 would be 9, and plus 3 would be 12. Here we have 4 plus 4 would be 8. So we need to find the LCM, which is the least common multiple. Plus 4 will be 12, and so on, plus 16. As we see, we have 12 as a common, as the least common factor, as the least common multiple, which is 12. So we can multiply by 12 on both sides, because if we multiply by 12 here, right? Here we're going to multiply by 12 as well, right? Now here we can just 12 times 1/3 and 12 times negative 3. Here 12 times 1/4. Okay, so here is going to be will be 4 times x minus 1 minus 36, right? Equals 3 times 3 plus 3x plus 2. Okay. Now here we can use distributive property, and we will get 4x minus 4 minus 36 equals 9x plus 6 here. Okay. Now 4x, no, minus 4 minus 36 is negative 40 equals 9x plus 6 here. Well, let's move, we got 4x minus 9x, okay, because we need to isolate x, and we can move negative 4 to the right, and that will be 6 plus 4. Now let's have some space here. Okay, I think it sounds good. Now here we have 4x minus 9x is negative 5x, okay, equals 46 here. Now we need to isolate x here, so we can just divide by negative 5 on both sides here, and x will be minus 46 over 5. Okay, yeah, let me just like it's not easy when you try to write with technology, so we try to do our best. Now, so okay, here you go. I'm getting struggle just to write 46. All right, sounds good. Okay, now the solution set is negative 46 over 5, and I think you get the idea now. The point is, we need to eliminate the fraction, so we multiply by 12, right? Is this the only way we can solve this equation? No, there are too many ways. We can just, I mean, there's one way, another way that we can just multiply. If you get like 1/3, we can just multiply by, we can just distribute 1/3, right? It's going to be 1/3 x minus 1/3 minus 1, because 1/3 times negative 3 is negative 1, right? Equals, and so on. So we'll multiply by 1 over 4 times 3x, which is 3 over 4x, plus 2 over 4, which is half, right? And then we solve for x. So there are too many ways how we solve this problem. Okay, but this is one of the best way to make it easy for you to eliminate fractions, and then we can just like solve a normal equation. All right, let's see if we have another example here. Okay, so here we have another one. Well, we can just, the first thing we need to use the distributive property, okay, as a FOIL method. So 3x times x is 3x squared, and 3x times 2 is 6x, negative 1 times x is negative x, and negative 1 times 2 is negative 2. I hope I'm correct here. All right, so x times 3x again here, right? Same way. So x times 3x will be 3x squared, and x times negative 2 is negative 2x, 3 times 3x is 9x, and 3 times negative 2 is negative 6 here. Okay. Well, let's see if we have like terms here. We can eliminate this with this, because if we move either one, right, will be negative 3x squared, and 3x squared minus 3x will be 0. So we can just eliminate them, right, without doing this action. All right, so let's do this. Let's continue here. What do we have here? We got 6x minus x is 5x minus 2, okay? Here we have negative 2x plus 9x is 7x minus 6, okay? I can just like, just to get a positive value for x, we can just move 5x to the left, to the right, and negative 6 to the left. And that will be 6 minus 2 equals 7x minus 5x. Here we have 4 equals 2x, and I need to solve for x. We can just divide by 2 on both sides, and we're going to get 2 equals x, or x equals 2. And this is a solution. So the solution set is 2. Well, to make sure we can just multiply, we can just substitute x by 2. We do this action usually when they ask us on the exam, check your solution. So we want to make sure, is this correct, right? So we can just like multiply here, like 3 times 2 minus 1, right? Oh, well, what do we got here? And we got 2 plus 2 equals 2 plus 3 times 3 times 2, right? This is multiplication, just to make sure that's a dot point there. Okay, minus 2. Okay, Now, what we got, 3 times 2 is 6. 6 minus 1 is 5, right? 5 times 4 is 20. Good. Now, here we get 20 for this one. Now, we're supposed to get 20 in the right side here. Now, 2 plus 3 is 5, right? 3 times 2 is 6. 6 minus 2 is 4. So 5 times 4 is 20. And the answer is correct. I hope you got the idea, but this is one of the way how you solve the equation. Well, here we have another example with fractions. Here we have 2 over x minus 1 equals 3 over x plus 1 over x plus 3 times x minus 1. Well, one of the best way to solve this kind of problem is to find LCD, which is the least common denominator. Right? Now, if we see like we have x plus 3 times x minus 1. Now, here we have x plus 3, and here we have x minus 1. Now, as we see, well, let's rewrite the equation again, right? So we got 2 over x minus 1, right? Equals 3x plus 3. Let me have some space here. And we have 1 over x plus 3 times x minus 1. Okay. Now, as I said before, we need to find the LCD. So let's multiply by here we have x plus 3, x minus. Obviously, we can see that x plus 3 times x minus 1 is going to be the least common denominator here. So it's going to be, so here we have x minus 1. What's missing is x plus 3. So we can just multiply by x plus 3. But we must multiply by x plus 3. Right? Here what's missing is x minus 1. Now we multiply by x minus 1 in the denominator. We must multiply by x minus 1 in the numerator here. Okay? Now, since we have the same LCD and we have equal, we can just eliminate LCD here. Right? There's a property set if we have like a over b equals c over b, right? The equivalent to a equals c. We can just eliminate b, right? We do this when we have equal. So we're going to come up with 2 times x plus 3 equals 3 times x minus 1 plus 1. Well, here we can use distributive property, right? So we're going to get 2x plus 6 equals 3x minus 3 plus 1. Okay. Let's get some space here. Okay. So let me just still have an equation there. All right. So we got 2x plus 6 equals 3x minus 2. Well, I'm trying to go slowly here, step by step, to make sure that everybody got the idea. Here we have, just make sure that we have a positive, x. So we can just move 2x to the right and negative 2 to the left. So we're going to get here, what are we going to get here? Actually, yeah, 6 plus 2 equals 3x minus 2x. Here we have 8 equals x, and means x equals 8. Okay? So the solution set will be 8. All right. I think you get the idea, and this is good enough to solve the equation. All right? Have a good day.